Bruh, I gotta start doing more cardio or something. This is ridiculous. You just gotta start playing more consistently so your body can get used to it. The only thing my body gonna get used to is this Philly cheesesteak I'm about to smash when I get home. See, that's that lack of discipline Uncle Nook be talking about. You always thinking about some food. I'm unashamed, baby. Just like Lecrae. You do know he's referring to Jesus Christ, right? Not gluttony? I don't know nobody named Gluttony, but I do know Bethany, who so happens to be into botany. Didn't know I knew that word, did you? I'm done, bro. Wait, where you going? To watch the Full 94 podcast. Can't watch that without me. Wait up, bro. You know Full 94 is my favorite show.
Winning.
A winner, the champ, the best, we are all of them. Cause we went right and not left to not follow them. Sobriety tests, I am walking up in line. Added the sex and the drugs, but couldn't subtract my mind. They all wanted me dead. I was chilling in the cut, then I transformed like I'm best friends with Shia LaBeouf. See, I've been a winner, check it, and I ain't even firing. Church time's God, I'm a product of my environment. We are winners, losers come with me. Got God with us, never letting flesh envy. We don't worry about the money, the sex, the cars, the clothes. Now watch reality unfold like we winning in here, yeah, we winning in here.
It's official. What up, family?
What's going on?
How you feeling? You like that?
Oh, after that, I feel great.
Right intro was fire, bro.
That was
bro, look,
fire.
For those who don't know, that's an oldie but a goodie by the team FMG here. Track stars, everything. Look, at the end of the day, everything is all in-house. It's all family. We work, we get it. That song is, I don't even say crazy old, but I've always loved that joint. And yes, just for those, I know you're asking yourself, Julius, I know, yes, that was me opening that song. God bless you, son. No. Absolutely love it, man. But look, we know what we're here to do. Full 94 here on MTMV Sports. Will, first, let me start with you, baby. How you feeling, dog?
Pathetic, man. My squad didn't show up yesterday.
Well, I'll agree with you there.
My group chat is going crazy.
Oh, for sure.
My sour sop juice is still hitting. My skin is still soft, and the Jones is still out here. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no complaints. And then I got my humidifier with my nice little smell good joint popping. I'm copacetic, brother. Ain't nothing to get me high.
I absolutely love it. See, talk to me. How you doing up there, WNBA analyst? Talk to me.
I am good. Speaking of the WNBA, 4 days season begins, so make sure everybody tunes in. My season 3 just dropped on Saturday, so make sure you guys check that out because the intro is fire. But other than that, I am doing great, guys.
St. Louis Celtics winning. Hey, Julius, talk to me, man. How you feeling, my boy?
I'm good, brother, man. I had a good weekend. Lakers going to the West Conference Finals again, where LeBron should be. I hope all the mothers had a beautiful Mother's Day as well. And
yes, sir.
Get down to business, man.
You already know it, man. Shout out to all the mothers out there.
I want to shout out my pop. Pop, happy birthday to you.
Big fan.
Man, 59 today. Got on my nerves all weekend as usual. With all the questions about the game, everybody knows when I watch the Celtics and when I watch the Sixers, I don't like to talk, I don't like to text, but leave it to my pop. Shout out to Pop. Happy birthday, Pop.
Happy birthday, Pop.
Shout out to Pops, man. Happy birthday to you. Hey, man, look, this is my feeling, man. I want to go there first. Obviously, we have to go there first. But at the same time, for me, I want to understand and see it. I'm going to start from you because I want to know your perspective. Obviously, we understand that Embiid and Harden didn't show up. Mm-hmm. Tobias Harris and Tyrese Maxey are leading in those points, right? I saw the numbers. Embiid and Harden combined for 24 points, 14 rebounds, and 8 assists. That's a good game for Bron, Jokic, Devin Booker, one of them folks. Tatum puts up 51. I mean, after the first, I think the stat was in the 3 games prior. He was like 0 for whatever, you know what I mean, in the first quarter. It kind of came out of nowhere, right? I'm trying to understand it. Was it more so Tatum going off or 76ers just not showing up?
It was a combination of both.
Yeah.
Y'all know how I feel about Joel. Yes, Joel was hurt. Yes, he was getting triple team, but at the same token, you are the franchise player for the team. You know you have to show up. Shout out to him for calling himself out for it.
Yeah.
But at the same token, I can't defend you this serious because, yeah, you were hurt, but you have to make sure that you're passing out of those double teams. Like, I commend you for wanting to play hurt. But, bro, if you can't force it, you can't force it.
Facts.
On top of that, Doc did not bring that team to come to play. I hate a lot of the adjustments that he didn't make. George Niang is a three-point shooter. Why is he not playing? Paul Reed is our backup center. You know our starting center is hurt. Why is Paul Reed, who brings so much off the bench, not playing? You have Jaden Springer, Daniel House. You have all these players that you could have played. You played a 7-man rotation while the Celtics went deep into their bag. Like this was on us. On top of that, yeah, James gave us 2 games of 45. But if we want to talk about what it really is, these are expected from you, bro. Like you're making 36 million a year.
Yeah.
You're the second best player on the team. Shout out to Tobias, because Tobias did put up 19.
Yeah.
But at times Tobias looked like he was lost.
Yeah.
Like I don't really feel like, and people are gonna say whatever they want to say. I don't really feel like it was the Celtics. This was on the Sixers. The Sixers blew.
Yeah. I'll give you that. Okay.
On top of that, Game 6, there's no way your franchise player, your MVP, is not getting the ball until 3 minutes left. We should have closed out in Game 6.
Yep.
Sixers didn't show up, and it's time for Doc to go. Honestly, take Elton Brand with you too.
Who you want? I'm gonna get Julius. I'm gonna come to you, but tell me who you want. If Doc goes, there's a lot of names out there right now.
I would prefer Nick Nurse, if I'm being honest. Monty Williams is probably already gone. We about to get into a great coach that I'm looking forward to. If we can't get Ty Lue, Nick Nurse is the guy. Nick Nurse is the guy who literally can come in. He can get that team together. He can get that defense together. I feel like if James walks, Nick Nurse is going to be the perfect player because Nick Nurse makes adjustments, but he knows how to play with the house hand that he's dealt. He's been successful at it. Like, Doc cannot ride this one championship that he's had for years. It can't happen. I
feel like you've been in personal conversation with me and C. Lord Jesus. Hey, Drew, talk to me, man. What we see what the meltdown was. It was a meltdown for sure, right? But
I got a hard time.
What do we expect?
I got a hard time critiquing MB because he did come out on the floor, like Will said, injured and all, and he gave it a go. He could have, sat out like a lot of players do, knowing that he probably gonna need some type of operation on his knee in the off season. But
hey, give me 10 seconds. That we gotta take a moment aside. That was disrespectful.
Why you say that?
You see that picture?
Oh,
that thing was disrespect, bro. To put up 50 right next to the MVP, it hurt my soul. But keep going.
My thing about that 50 piece, man, is at what point are they gonna get the ball out of Tatum's hand? Like we seen 2 50 balls in this postseason, and I asked the same question. Like, at what point, and what do y'all talk about at halftime to say, hey man, let's slow this guy down? Maybe make Marcus Smart do the job, or Jaylen Brown, see if he got it in him. But you can't let a man, destroy you in the third quarter.
Yeah,
and go on and drop 50 on you. Jason Tatum looks scared, man, and kudos to his confidence because he did not have the best few games leading up to.
Yes, sir. Short memory.
But right now, man, that is the Celtic team that is, scary right now in the NBA and probably favorite to win it all. So I'm interested to see if they keep the confidence going in towards the Heat, which I'm sure we'll talk about.
Definitely. I mean, I think. See, I'm gonna let you start it, man. We talked about what happened in that game. Tell me about what they're going to look at the next one. They got the Heat next.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, what are we looking for? This is gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight. seeing these, and this was disrespectful too. I mean, the Celtics just really were trying to come out like, "Hey man, hey B, shout out to you, my boy." You know what I mean? Like, what? That's crazy to me. But
I mean, Tatum should be a Sixers, but shout out to Colangelo for having burner phones and not doing his job. So I'm not even that. But also, let me put this out here before C goes in. Our producer is a Celtics fan, so this is what you see in the photos you're seeing. But
he is. That's a true statement. Definitely a true statement. See, give me to the next one. Talk to me about the Celtics and the Heat, man. I think we've seen what Tatum did. We've seen what 76ers didn't do. What do the Celtics do with the Heat, who come out of, I won't say they came out of nowhere, but what's going on, Ma? Absolutely crazy. But what are we looking forward to?
I mean, the Heat didn't come out of nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't come out of nowhere.
And I think they have last year, well, the bubble year, I should say, because we're having a repeat of all of that.
Yeah.
I think the Heat have an advantage with an experienced coach in these moments compared to Joe. In these moments in the regular season, I think they're tied 2-2.
Yeah.
And I think the X factors has to be Bam and Lowry, in my opinion.
Big fan.
Because both games that they did win, Bam had, I believe, in one game he had 30 points, and then the other game he had 28 points. I still think that Rob is not his full self on Boston Celtics. So I think if we're going to talk about an area that is going to be dominated, it has to be in the paint, my type of game as always. And I definitely want to see Kyle Lowry facilitate the ball more and get Jimmy open, but in a way that his shots are always going to drop. Not these crazy shots where he has to, drive to the basket and it's like a Hail Mary and we're going to, they're going to go crazy. Oh my God, I can't believe that went in, but just set Jimmy up to make the best possible shot ever. And, with Robinson, you get him in catch and shoot, because if he doesn't have that ability to catch and shoot, he's not going to knock down the three. But I think for them, Bam is key in trying to win this series.
I am mad at it. And Will tell me, you just saw that team. You just saw what the Celtics are capable of and what the Heat bring to the table as well. Tell me which team you're leading towards and what's going to put them over the top to get to the finals.
I mean, I'm biased. Everybody knows my second favorite player is Jimmy Butler. I think the Heat are a better matchup for the Celtics.
Yeah.
I mean, for the Celtics than the Sixers was. That's the weird thing about the Eastern Conference, is that if, like I said, the Sixers would have won, the Sixers were literally going to win the championship based off that. But then you also look at
shout out to C, my bad. Shout out to Sis.
But then you also look at the Bucks and who the Bucks matched up better with. I think for the Heat, this is a great matchup because the Heat know how to play Tatum and Brown. Like I'd probably say the best out of anybody, if we're being honest. Brown's just a great coach. He makes the greatest adjustments, which is what Doc is allergic to. Sure. But he makes great adjustments. They have great personnel. I think Bam is going to present problems for them. Yes, you're missing Tyler Hero, but the Heat got shooters all around. So
crazy.
I think this is going to be a great series. I think Jimmy's still going to go off, but this is anybody's series.
Max Strus has been really surprising me over this postseason. Gabe Vincent has been really surprising me. But another statistic that I want to point out just in this matchup alone is that in both games that the Celtics won, Tatum had to score over 40 to win.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So he's going to have to either come how he did, treat this game, each game like game 7.
Yeah.
Because there's no going 0 for 10 like he did leading up to that game 7.
That's a big fact. You ain't lying. I think the biggest thing, the craziest thing for me, the Heat are way more unpredictable. I'm not going, and shout out to Nick, bro. It's been a minute. Where you been at, bro? For real. But thank you for coming back. God bless you. I mean, the Heat have been to me. I think the adjustments, and obviously I think that's what you talk to, Will, is the adjustments that Spoelstra makes. Like when you're talking about a team who's just trying to figure it out and going to go in there and do what they need to do. Obviously, playoff Jimmy is a real thing. We've seen it in real time, but this team is scary, and I think Boston to me is the better squad overall. However, it's hard to go against Spoelstra and his adjustments and how he can put together a scheme to beat a team. Julius, tell me about that, man. What is this series? What are you looking for from this series, and who you got?
I think that the Celtics are kind of finding their confidence right now. I think it's going to be a really quick series. I got Boston in 5 right now.
Ooh, what?
And that's just simply because one, hero is out. 2, those guys that y'all named, Struz and Robinson. Duncan Robinson might not even play this series because of the matchup. They got to play perimeter defense on Tatum and Brown. And I just don't think either one of them are capable of defending Tatum or Brown. I think they're gonna have to throw multiple bodies. Whoever Jimmy not guard, if he decides to guard one of them in the beginning of the game, but I'm pretty sure they'll try to conserve his energy prior to the fourth quarter. But it's gonna be a daunting task for them to stop Brown and Jason Tatum. Man, I got the Celtics at 5, but I think it's gonna be all close games.
Father in heaven.
Ooh, that's real spicy juice.
That's
real spicy.
That's a bold take from me, man.
Hey, well, give me 60 seconds in response to that, because you guys, first off, for those who don't know and see what we got going on, like our chats, our private chats are free.
Bro, we talking about the Heat, bro. What's he doing, bro? Like, come on, dog.
What is going on?
He's Celtics fan. You know what that is?
He's talking about the Sixers.
But you know what? Though? Can't nobody say I don't stand in the kitchen, bro, because I stand in the kitchen.
I just don't think all year we've seen the Celtics go. They have high lows all year. They go 4 games or great basketball, and then 6 games they're at a low. So it's just like, who knows what this like? Yes, it's the postseason. It's different. I understand that, but with the Celtics, sometimes you just never know. Like you just never know what you're gonna get. You don't know what type of game Jason's gonna have. You don't know, if Jalen can come out hot one day, but then in the second half he doesn't come out and do anything. And then we don't know if we're gonna have the Marcus Smart that wants to be the person to take the last shot, or is he gonna be the person that's in these guys' ear to be like, nah, come on, we gotta win this. So it's just like, and then again, with Joe being this is his first time here as a head coach compared to Eric Spoelstra. So the 5 games, I don't know. I mean,
if I'm being honest, if Doc knows how to make adjustments, that series is actually over probably 5, maybe 6 games with the way that the Sixers played them. The Sixers didn't play them bad when you consider Joe was on one knee and James was putting up 45 points. The Heat are not going to make those same mistakes. That's a well-oiled machine. That series is going 7 games.
That's what I have.
If it goes less, it's going to be because the Heat are going to win. Like, the Heat know how to play Boston.
And I just feel as though they want revenge from when they lost.
You're right.
And Tatum can't take them games off like he did last series. So
Big fact.
He can't. He can't go
slow in all of those games.
Yeah.
Who was guarding Tatum though? Tuck, right?
Yep.
No, that was
not all of it. Who's the best? Besides
that's
PJ,
my thing. That he just didn't got nobody to guard him. Butler.
Honestly, PJ, which I don't understand why Jaden Springer didn't, McDaniels didn't get that time, because McDaniels had Tatum locked up. Like, Tatum wasn't just missing shots; he was getting locked up by McDaniels, and then of course,
because you have Doc as the coach. We already know this.
Yeah, so it is what it is.
I just don't think that he got it, man. The defenders on that side, but they do play a good little rotational, sort of a zone man matchup type of scheme.
I think this is going to be. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a fight. And the question to me now is, does Tatum come off the same that he played in Philadelphia against the Sixers? Because when you're starting games slow, like the Heat attack you at every time. And if you come out slow, they're ready to punch you in the mouth real quick, and they know how to keep a lead. So that's going to be the best questions. Let me check this out real quick. What adjustments you make when you're the second best player, don't score a point in the fourth quarters of games 5, 6, and 7?
You bring in your spark plugs. When you're running a 7-man rotation, your best player is not scoring any points, and you got the same people in who are playing 40 minutes a game, and the Celtics are literally switching people out every other timeout. You bring in those spark plugs. Daniel House was hitting shots when he was getting playing time. McDaniels, when he comes in, is a 3-and-D player who has been able to not only play Jason Tatum great all season, but literally watch him down the whole game.
I don't understand
You go away from everything that you do when you win, and then you lose, and you wonder why you're losing. Your center is giving you 34 and 13 on one leg, big dog.
Miami,
but that's all he got. He has no lift.
I told everybody in the beginning.
Playing time.
I told everybody in the beginning, and everyone hated that I said this about James Harden, but I told you he does not show up when it matters.
Harden did his thing a few games.
Man, look.
I said when it matters.
Let's get to the rest of this, man, because you know this next segment is what I really wanted.
Yeah.
Look, check this out, man. Look, I think LA has been absolutely great throughout the play. We've had obviously the AD thing being great on D, but not playing consistently offensively. I think Denver has a squad. They are led by a great leader in Jokic. They have great X factors. You talk about Jamal, Michael Porter. What's my boy who came from the Lakers?
KCP.
Yeah, KCP. I think they got good stuff, man. I mean, what are we expecting from this series? See, let me start with you. Tell me what we expect from this. I feel like this is gonna be different, and I feel like the matchup is real. So I'm excited.
And this matchup ain't no joke.
Yeah, talk to me about
it. AD can't have no odd game off.
Facts.
But I was talking to Will earlier, and I said, in my opinion, that I feel as though that in this series, this is where I don't care how many people hate it, but this is where he may play a factor. And the only reason why I say that is because he has had championship experience. He is a vet. It may not be a lot of minutes, but when I feel like the team is in a slouch, he could be the one to be like, this is what you got to do. Play high level basketball, as Bron said on NBA Today. AD, you can't be soft at all. Like, not one bit, not any part of the game. And I think for 40 minutes, every player has to play on both ends of the floor.
Big facts. Big facts. Talk to me. What you smiling at, man?
Because he's ready to talk.
Unfortunately, everything that she said is like Thanos. It's inevitable, big dog. I don't even know why going through the hypotheticals.
Yes, I love him.
When you saying Tristan Thompson is going to be the factor,
I didn't say that. I didn't say factor.
Wait, you say you brought up Tristan Thompson. You basically saying he has to be a factor in the series, right? What you saying?
I'm saying he's going to play a part.
A factor. Bam. There we go.
Play a part. He's going to play a part. I didn't say he's going to be an X factor.
Stop it.
I didn't say he was going to be an X factor.
Wait, I didn't say X factor. I said a factor. To play a part, you have to be a factor, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Don't switch it up now. That's your man.
I'm not. That sure is my man. Listen, I'm going to stand on what I said all year round, just like nobody, and not even you, thought the Lakers would be in this spot right now.
Big facts.
Hold up. Let me clear this up for y'all, okay? So let's be honest about this Lakers team, all right? You got into the play-in because other teams failed, not because you were good. Once you got into the play-in,
oh my God! Every excuse when it comes to the Lakers being in their position, they are in the Western Conference Finals, and that's that period. No matter how we got here.
And you talked about Tristan Thompson. That's okay. Okay, you got into the playoffs.
Yes, we did.
You went against the Grizzlies. Who thought the Lakers were going to lose to the Grizzlies?
A lot of people. We were the underdogs.
A lot of people. What?
We were the underdogs.
Nobody thought they were going to lose to the Grizzlies.
We've been the underdog in both seasons.
Maybe. Hold up, okay? Then you go against the Warriors, who even Steve Kerr said that wasn't even a playoff team.
After
they lost.
After they lost. Don't get twisted. Nobody had the Lakers beating the Warriors. Will, come on, bro.
You know who didn't have the Warriors can't play on the road.
What that mean?
We barely thought they were going to beat the Kings.
Yeah, they just took out the 3 seeds.
Are you serious?
You got to play 4 games.
Okay. So we lying this episode. This is episode of lying. All right, cool. Let's do it. I'm
bro, the Warriors just can't win the championship, man.
Bro, but the fact of the matter is that what I'm saying is this is their first real challenge. The Grizzlies wasn't no challenge. Let's be honest.
I think the Warriors was their first real challenge.
The Warriors were not a challenge. The Warriors can't win on the road. What are we talking about?
They beat the Kings twice.
Bro, they barely beat the Kings, and the Kings ain't got nothing but De'Aaron Fox, who shoots 32% from 3. What are we saying?
Okay, so even saying that, even saying that the Warriors can't win on the road.
What other players on the reason why I said what I said is because what other players on that team besides LeBron and AD have been in this moment?
So I came on. I was real about my squad, but y'all gonna lie about you. Okay.
Who has been in that moment?
Hold up. We'll play into it. Okay. So she said AD got to show up every game. We all know
that's not happening.
We all know that's not happening. Okay. Denver is literally built the same way that the Celtics are on the East.
Absolutely,
that's literally a part of it. Whether you want to say it or not, Denver is deep. Denver will literally stretch you out all over the floor.
Bro, they played like 6 people this last round.
Ain't even got to move, dog. Jokic ain't even got to move.
Bro.
And this big man is giving you a triple-double.
Hey, Will.
And nobody wants to hear it.
Will.
Nah, go ahead. You me real quick. Because we want to lie this episode.
I just want to point this out. I've never.
When we get to the next
I've never.
I'm not gonna lie with y'all, bro.
This is my thing. I've never seen this side of you, Will.
Bro, because y'all be
Kevin, bro. We just said
this show is literally us being analysts.
You gonna let me talk?
And once y'all get to the Lakers and LeBron, y'all don't analyze. No,
who said LeBron? We haven't had a chance to analyze. You've been talking the whole time.
I said
you've been talking the whole time. We ain't got a chance to analyze.
I said once y'all get to the Lakers and LeBron,
we'll wait till you're done talking.
Everything goes out the window.
I'm gonna wait. Are you done?
You just said that. Only thing we said was.
She said Tristan Thompson was effective.
And because what other person besides AD and LeBron has been in this moment on that squad as of right now? Please tell me.
Tristan Thompson ain't played all year. He was just on NBA Today.
It does not matter. Okay. All right. Well, when he does play a factor, okay. But he played in the series with LeBron against that 3-1 series comeback on the Cavs on a championship team.
It's not a factor,
okay. All right. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see.
Listen, bro, this series is very simple.
He's gonna be on or off the court. It doesn't matter. I just
don't. It's gonna be very simple. They played this team before. They played this coach before. It ain't gonna be that different, man. Jokic gonna get his
regardless, no matter what anybody does.
And don't let KCP burn you for 20 points, or don't let Michael Porter Jr. burn you for 20 points. I think the Lakers will be fine, man.
Bro, I ain't never seen. Hey, look, C said one thing, and that boy Will went. Oh, I don't understand.
But he sure already knew. The thing about it is we had this conversation earlier, so he sure already knew this was coming.
Bro,
let me just respond. Let me just respond to all the stuff you're talking about.
2-10, bro.
Because you've taken over the segment, my boy. Why is he still showing?
2-10, bro.
Why is he showing? Yo, producer lit tonight, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Look, this all I gotta say. The first series. No, first off, we definitely understand we're not a 7th seed, right? We understand that. We had crazy turbulent year, right? We get to the point where we actually get to the 7th seed, get to the play-in, and from Will's conversation, we a play-in team. That's what you called us for a very long time. We're a play-in team. So we go up against the Grizzlies. We see what happens. Ja Morant goes down. We see the series is up. Okay, Lakers got that one.
For one game, they won the game he was out.
Okay, and this is the thing. So we get to the Warriors. There's no part of me when a team that has 4 games at home, the excuse of them winning on the road is they can't win on the road. No, everybody thought we weren't gonna win that series. Everybody thought that. Nobody thought we was gonna, and if you believe that because you've said that to us, I'm trying to understand that. Now, that we're facing Denver, a true number one seed. I'm excited about it. We get to see the challenge, but let's not act like Golden State wasn't a challenge. A coach and Steve Kerr wasn't a challenge. Greatest shooter of all time, greatest shooting backcourt of all time ain't a challenge. I'm glad because you took over the segment. You analyzed and yelled at everybody for 5 minutes, and now we gotta move on. So, Max, shout out to the 494. This is the halftime. God bless, peace, and love. But check a word from our sponsors.
It's not just about the love of the game. It's about dedication and commitment through the process and the patience to endure. There's joy in reaching your goals and peace in knowing you've done all you're supposed to do. Ozell brand. It's not just a brand, it's a lifestyle.
Absolutely love it. We are back. Shout out to Ozell, sponsor of the squad, man. Hey, look, if you really want to get out there, get them shoes, get them cleats, support it. He's in Walmart. If y'all ain't know, he's in Walmart. Check out the shoes. Dude doing this darn thing, man. Look, we're gonna move on to this next segment. I just really want to get off my chest. Well, this look don't look good on you. You know what I mean? We're gonna get back to this Mark Jackson, man. I've never seen. It threw me off. I've just never seen it, but it is what it is. I think if 76 was still in the playoffs, you might not be as heated.
Yeah, no, it really wouldn't, bro. Because I talk to y'all like this in the group chat where y'all do the same thing, bro.
Bro, the Warriors would have won the championship if they beat us.
I'm sick of y'all doing that, bro. Y'all be lying to yourselves, but move on.
Do you think Denver would have beat the Warriors?
Yes, soundly.
My God,
let's talk about Mark Jackson, man. Let's talk about something positive and get Will out of his feelings for real. Hey, Mark Jackson is being considered by the Milwaukee Bucks as one of the next head coaches. Now, what is absolutely amazing about this is Mark Jackson has been on the sideline since his last stint with the Golden State Warriors in 2014. That is 9 years since he has been on the sideline coaching a team. We all know what he brings to the table. We all know his great as he analyzes the game. We hear his commentary. We understand he is a basketball mind. We've always talked about for years is that whatever has happened and transpired behind closed doors has got to be something crazy because Mark Jackson, this isn't just an interview with the Bucks. This is his first interview that we've heard about in years. Like not even just a name out there, but got an interview in front of management. This is crazy to me, but I think it's absolutely exciting as well. Will, talk to me because I think you need to be uplifted. Talk to me about Mark Jackson and this new Milwaukee's. But what do you think this means for Mark Jackson, man?
Don't keep taking shots at me, Miles. I'm telling you.
I just want you to be uplifted, brother.
You ain't got to uplift me. I'm good, man. I think Mark Jackson would be a good coach. It just depends on what Mark Jackson getting. He hasn't coached in a couple of years. And then you also need to know what the Milwaukee roster is going to look like moving forward. Chris Middleton hasn't been healthy. Drew Holiday is getting older. Brook Lopez is going to be a year older. It's going to be depending on what you get from Mark Jackson and what kind of roster you're coming in with.
Understood. See, talk to me. What does this mean for Mark Jackson, man? I'm excited about it, but what could it possibly mean for the Bucks as well?
Recovery from being, shout out to him for even getting an interview. We like you said, we've constantly talked about it, but I feel like maybe a recovery, even though we all agreed that, previous coach should have never been fired, but I agree with Will said. It depends on what the roster looks like for Mark.
Big fat. Julius, tell me about this, man. Giannis Antetokounmpo coming back off of an early playoff exit that most people didn't expect. Expected to be a good series, but didn't expect an exit, especially that early in the playoffs. Tell me, man, Budenholzer is, it's solid regular seasons. Obviously, got the championship, so he's been to the mountaintop. But now they're changing regimes, changing people who's going to be on the sideline. Who do they need besides Mark Jackson getting this interview? Like, what do you think Mark could do for that team in terms of what the Milwaukee Bucks need to be good?
Make them even more defensive minded. I think he can give them. Who is it? Drew Holiday. He definitely can mentor Drew Holiday and turn him into a better passer than he already is, and that goes with Well, I don't even know if Drew Holiday is going to be there. I think they're going to do some major retooling of the roster. I honestly think they're going after Damian Lillard. That's just my thought process on it. I think they're going after Dame,
Yeah.
and they're going to dangle Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton and maybe some picks to get him out of Portland. But
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I would be so happy and elated for Dame. let's be real, to play with another legit star and an Eastern Conference where I'm not gonna say it's easier, but I think you with Giannis and somebody like Giannis and defensive minded head coach would be definitely good. Any final thoughts on Mark Jackson? We good? Excited?
I want to know why it took 9 years. With
Man,
all
look,
due
I think
respect,
you and all of us,
yeah.
whatever happened behind closed doors, in his stint after leaving Golden State is like, what in the world could have possibly happened? But we're gonna definitely see, man. Let's get into this. But we're gonna shout out to Mark Jackson. Hopefully, this is the first of many, and
Right.
not just Milwaukee, but people can understand and see. Oh man. But let's talk about this. We're gonna get into this. Would you rather? I think I got a good one for y'all. They need a shooter. They need a shooter for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you on that one. I think this is gonna be good. MC, I think we started with you last week, right? I think we did. I want to say. So give me, Julius. I'm gonna start with you on this. Would you rather, bro? All right, it's 10 seconds left. Down by 2. Would you rather give the ball to KD or LeBron? You can make a life choice.
Are they shooting it for sure?
They got 10 seconds to do whatever they want to do. They're gonna play their game.
LeBron James.
All right. See, talk to me.
You said 10 seconds. You said shoot the ball or play
10
their
seconds left,
game.
down by 2. We're trying to win the game. Whose hands you putting the ball in?
I'm going my guy, Bron.
All right. Will, talk to me, man. Who you got? KD, LeBron. Who gets the ball?
Kevin Durant.
And that is because we got a few. Give me 15 seconds. Is that shooting?
I'm not going there, bro. Kevin Durant, he the better shooter.
That's what I'm saying. Shooting, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Kevin Durant.
Lord Jesus, boy. We're gonna get you out of there. You want some oxtails or something?
Eat, boy.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Right, bet. Next thing, James. Let's see. What is this? Oh, okay. Would you rather? This is James Harden. We're gonna talk. You want to run it back with the 76ers or test free agency? See, talk to me.
Test free agency. Go back to the Rockets.
Go back to the Rockets. All right. tell me a quick why.
Because I feel like he wants to go back there and he wants to be home. Like you already know how I feel about James Harden, so yeah. I think that's where he was most happy and where he played his best basketball, in my opinion. So go back home.
All right, Julius, talk to me.
If I'm the Sixers and he actually wants to be there, I'm keeping him in Philly, and I'm gonna try to bring in maybe like a Zach LaVine or some sort, another scorer that kind of take the ball out of his hands a little bit more, so he's not required to do as much as we want him to do.
As much as I love you putting on your GM hat, you're James Harden.
Oh, I'm James Harden. My bad. Yeah. If I'm James Harden, I'm staying in Philadelphia. If I can play with the MVP and Embiid and get some more, that's my easiest way to a championship.
I talk about it. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
Wood, just talk to me. You James Harden. You gonna try to run it back with the 76ers, or you testing free agency?
The Sixers give me a new coach. I'm running it back.
If they get a new coach?
Yeah.
I like it.
No.
I like it. All right. Would you rather? I'm gonna keep it there with you. Sign a shoe deal. Would you rather? I'm gonna give you more than 2 choices. It's any shoe company. Nike, Jordan, Reebok, Adidas, Puma, Under Armour. Would you rather? See, talk to me. I already know what you're gonna say, but I like starting with you.
Jordan.
Julius, talk to me.
Nike.
All right. Will, just talk to me.
Under Armour.
Ooh, tell me why.
Creative control.
If you look at Under Armour, right, you get Under Armour is giving you creative control. Under Armour is letting you give back to the community. Under Armour is a much more family-friendly company mainly because of the fact of where they are on the totem pole and a lot of their initiatives. You look at Steph Curry's deal, you look at Embiid's deal, you look at some of the other players that they've signed in the last few years. They're more about their players than say the cockhole that is Nike.
Yeah.
Nike is LeBron and everybody else. Well, maybe not even KD. Um, I would even go Reebok before that. You want to go someplace where people are not going to treat you like you're just another cog in the wheel.
Hey man, I take my pick back. I'm going Under Armour too.
That man,
I just feel as though, don't you think it's how you negotiate? It's how you negotiate your deal.
No, because it's from the standpoint of like I really like a lot of business articles on Under Armour and the deals, and what I find is Under Armour always comes to the table with each player or coach in mind. Nike is literally cut and dry. We being honest, the job one is basically what Kyrie's shoe was supposed to be. They just cut it in half.
Yeah,
it's a cut and paste with them.
You ain't lying. Let's talk about it, man. Hey, would you rather whose jump shot? Judas, I'm gonna start with you on this one. Sean Marion or Cameron Payne?
I thought you were gonna say Kevin Martin, boy.
No, I remember Kevin Martin.
Give me Sean Marion because
you shot from the chest. Okay,
front of the chest. His weird side joint where he shoot. I'm good, bro. Give me Sean Marion.
Hey, Will, talk to him. You got Sean Marion.
Give me Sean Marion, bro.
You ain't shoot for the side, bro. You don't like that,
bro. It's a quick release, and son used to make them Jones.
Yeah,
I love it. See, give me Sean Marion and Cameron Payne.
Yo. Sean Marion.
Even Rob said, "Give me the Matrix, dog. Stop playing with me." All right, it's a good one. I think, and Will, I feel like you in your bag and you in your head, so I feel like I want your thoughts on this one. Would you rather starting your team building from scratch, best under 25 or best over 25?
Wait, what? What's the
starting your team from scratch? Best you want, and you're starting. This is your first player. Best under 25 or best over 25? The age.
Best under 25.
You said say it again.
Give me best under 25.
Under, I like it. All right, over or under? Who you got, Drew?
Give me the best over 25.
Best over 25. All right. Take the over. See, talk to me. Under 25 or over 25? Would you rather?
Give me the under 25.
Give me the under 25. Are we just talking age on this one?
Yes.
I'm trying to think of who it is.
Okay. I got you. I like it. I like it. Oh, give me this one. This is a would you rather duo edition. PG-13 and Russ or CP3 and Harden? Yeah, Drew, talk to me. What am I talking about? Well, what?
Russ and PG.
Russ and PG?
Yep.
See, talk to me. Russ and PG or CP3 and Harden?
Russ and PG. I'm not taking any team with Harden.
Will, talk to me, bro. PG3 and Russ or CP3 and Harden? Would you rather?
CP3 and Harden got farther than Russ and PG, and they did that with boy Adam and his coach who don't even play defense. So there's no way I'm taking PG and Russ over them.
I like it. I like it. Why under 25? Mom said she need to know, bro. It's longevity, Mom, right?
Because I can mold the player under 25. After 25, most of them cats are set in their ways. If I bring in the right coach and I surround them with the right people, you still have time to mold that player to be the best of what they're supposed to be.
I like it. I like it. Two more. We out of here. See, give me this. You're a defender. You getting your ankles broken or you getting dunked on? Talk to me. Would you?
I'm a defender. Do I rather? I want to get my ankles broken or get dunked on.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to.
Ooh, I see you. I see you, Nathan. That's a word.
I will.
Unless it's John.
Thanks, bro. That's literally what I was thinking about. No,
look, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, Rob, I meant to hit up C Micah to get him on the show, but we can't even give no time to it. Your boy is tripping. We may give a bigger segment to this next week when we get see Michael on the show. But absolutely crazy. See, tell me, ankles broken, dunked on.
I'd rather get dunked on. I'm not about to fall down to the ground.
Julius, you in agreement?
Dunk on me, bro. Do not
Dunk on me, bro.
You're not breaking my ankles. No.
Hey, Will, talk to me, bro.
You can dunk on me because you're taking a shot to the stomach, so I don't really care. If you break my ankle, I'm embarrassed. But if you dunk on me, I'm gonna make you remember it, and you ain't gonna do it again. So come on.
I love it. And this is the last one. Talk to me. Would you rather? And Rob said I'm getting dunked on too. I like it. Hey, Jude, talk to me on this one. I've experienced both ankles broken. It's a lot worse. That's a big fact. Nick not lying. Nick is not lying. If I'm Dennis, neither is happening.
Oh man!
Shout out to Rob. Shout out to Mama, bro. Hey, last one. Loyalty. Would you rather loyalty or player empowerment? And let me take it a step further and put it in layman terms. Dame Lillard's career or KD? Julius, talk to me. You know I want to start with him.
Come on, yo.
Hey, look, I just want the girl want to know, bro.
Come on.
The girl want to know, Jude. Talk to me, my boy.
Player empowerment. But I'm
Player
not
empowerment. He going with the KD route. See, talk to me.
Player empowerment, just because I feel like players should have. I've treated it like a job. If they're not getting you what you what you need on the job to succeed, you should have the ability to leave if you want to. And what I don't agree with is getting the tools that you need to win and then still leaving. So that's kind of what I stand.
Give me that loyalty or player empowerment. Would you rather? See, talk to me. Dane, Kitty?
Loyalty, baby.
All day. I see it. Will, give it to me, dog. What's what you think?
Loyalty don't mean I'm stupid. I'll still leave you, dog, but I'm going to be loyal to the rules. I'm going to be loyal.
Right. That's kind of what.
Player empowerment leaves me open to the possibility that you won't consider me to be one of the greatest of all time. There's always going to be some kind of asterisk on my career because I didn't create super teams. I didn't win here. I didn't win there. So I don't want that. Bro,
I know y'all just see Nathan Cobb said Katie get hate like his hair. I'm trying to understand. Hey, shout out to the producer, man. Shout out what you got going on, bro. Appreciate you for coming through every week, man. Look, you know what it is. Full 94 here on MTMV Sports every Monday night, 8:30. Check us out. Check out the team. Full 94 podcast on IG, TikTok, Twitter. Anywhere you find it, make sure to follow, like, subscribe, get to the YouTube page. It's not just us. You like any other sports, we talking about it. We just like where basketball lives here. Y'all, man, look, check us out as always. 494 here on MTMV Sports. Mr. Teddy Farrell. I am Miles Austin, Jew_Chasing Dreams. Sports Talk with C. This is episode 71. We're getting close.
Hey!
Getting close. Getting close. Keep tapping in, man. Much love always. Check us out next week. We'll be here.
Peace.